Hey guys, what is going on? I've recently been doing a lot of penny collecting. You see, I bought a box of 25 pennies here. Oh, that one fell. See, I have a box of 25 pennies, and I made a little page here. These are kind of just printed. I created with paper. So here I put any wheat pennies I find in the box. I got some other coins I look for. Proofs. These 1982S before 1982. This is after. These are some of the key dates. If I see these, I stick them aside. And in high quality from 99 and under and 2000 up. That look good. So that I want to add to my book. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is go through these. I got 50 rolls here. I actually got 3 boxes. But we're only going to do one box of video. I'm not going to show you every little thing I find because, you know, usually they're common wheat pennies or something like that. I think the most I've found in a box right now is 7 wheat pennies. And I've opened up three bank boxes. At least 3, maybe 4 or 5. And 2 customer $25 rolls. Or $50 in customer coins, and I've only found 2 wheat pennies, so I haven't done too good on that. But yeah, so I'm gonna get rolling with this, and when I get through 10 rolls or so, I'll give you guys an update. All right, thanks. All right, guys, we're getting ready for box 4 here. So about to start searching these. Just go over my little chart right here. What I look for. This is where I put my wheat pennies. I do look for these for like mishaps, errors, stuff like that, all the way across. So these are the ones I like to keep for quality. And I do look for 92s, 92Ds, 2009s, 1961D as well. And I do grab toners from time to time, a little bit more than usual than I have in the past. So yeah, so we're gonna start rolling through that stuff. Let me go ahead and get this box open. Let's see. I should have cut this before. I'm not used to doing this with just one hand. Let's see. Make sure these are not circulated. Alright, these are definitely circulated. So I do got my gloves. My hands been getting pretty nasty after doing these. I get a little gunk on them. And I have been finding some high quality ones, more than I expect, that are older. So try to decrease the chance of putting oils and stuff like that on them. Did have somebody recommend that in a comment. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and start getting through the first 10 rolls of these. And then I'll jump back after we open the first 10 rolls and see how we look. Alright guys, so we're through the first 10 rolls, and to be honest with you, was not the best, but there was a 1959D, there was a 1961D. To check for the 1961, I just checked for, I can't remember if it was like a double die, but I do for now hold on to the 59s until I exactly know what I'm going to do with them. Right now I'm just kind of putting them in a bag. But I did find 1 wheat penny. This is my only find. And I found it in the first 5 boxes. And it's a 1937D. Let me get under the light. A little bit better. Not too bad. I mean, I like the look of it. You can see how nasty my gloves are. I mean, just going through 10 rolls is really... I usually wash my hands after every 10 rolls, or after every batch before they do the video. But you can see, I mean, they're pretty nasty. But I'm gonna go ahead and go through 15 more rolls, guys. Hopefully we have a better batch. I mean, I'm not disappointed by that at all. I don't think I've owned a 1937. I can check real quick. In this book, I don't really have a whole lot before 1940. But I do put them in here. So 1937, I do have a 1937. Okay. Well, I didn't realize, but that must be a pretty common pennies look 309 million when you start comparing them to the others. So yeah, that is a pretty common, as well as in 1935. I mean, all of them are high, but like, you know, none of them that I have is like on the low mint level, it looks like. Alright, so I'm going to move on to the next 15 rolls, guys, and I'll be back with you. Alright, as you can see, I do have 5 things to show you guys, and it's how our board's looking. These are 2020 Ds. I'm going to kind of look through them. I only want the one right now. I'm not really looking to collect those. I'm just kind of looking for one for my book, if there's one in high quality. But first thing I'm pulling out for you guys is a 1969S. First thing I pulled out are those 15 rolls. It's pretty nice, and I will check it later for that double die Alvers, I think it is. Don't really remember, because I just wait and look them all up at once. This 1971S is pretty rough, but it, like, on that side, it's pretty good. I mean, either way, it's still pretty beat up, but it does count. And then I pulled out a wheat penny. I was like, man, where are these wheat pennies at? Because I have not been finding much this box yet. And that one is a 1950D. So, take another look at that. Alright. Then I pulled out another 1970S. Oh. Come on, focus. So, not too bad. I actually stuck these other S's that I found in the wrong spot here. Let me take care of that real quick. And then I pulled out another wheat penny. So halfway through the box we got 3 wheat pennies, and this one is a 1957D. Pretty rough shape. But we did pull out 3 wheat pennies and 3 S mints. So just right there, my little point system, you have 3 points here, 4 points here. So 7. So if we get that out of the half, it'll be 14, which is below average points. And I believe it was this one I pulled out, another 1959D. But that's halfway, guys. So I'm going to take a little break, and then I will be back. And let's take a look at my gloves, because I will be swapping these out. These are pretty nasty. Alright. Alright, guys. We definitely got some finds out of the 7. It's been a couple of days since I did that half of the box, and I'm not wearing gloves, man. While I was going through them, I got a little family and kid running around here, so I was constantly having to help with other things. So I was always taking off and having to put on some new ones. But so with uncirculated, like I got here, when I go through uncirculated, I do wear gloves. I'm keeping these for my little collection. But on these circulated, most of the time they're pretty messy already, so I'm not going to waste the time putting on gloves. I'll just try to be a little bit careful when picking them up. Try to hold them by the edges as much as possible. So right off the bat, guys, a 1957. A little rough shape, but I did pull out a 1957. That was my first find of the 15 rolls, and then I did pull out, it's hard to see there, a 1970S. Not bad, looks pretty good. And then I pulled out another wheat penny. This one looks pretty bad. It's a 1944. That one's pretty beat up. But hey, that's 5 wheat pennies. I pulled out another wheat penny. It actually was doing really good. I mean, this these 15 rolls are really good. That one was just 1958. 6 wheat pennies for the box, and we're not quite halfway through yet. There is the next one. 1946. It's a nice wheat penny there. And then I did pull out this, see if I can get a nice little shot of it. So 1964D, that was real nice. So I'm gonna hold on to that one. And then I pulled out a another wheat penny to finish the first half. In 1940. So halfway through the box, and we got 8 wheat pennies already. So I mean, I'm sorry, more than halfway. We got 10 rolls left. Still overall pretty good. So maybe we can get a couple more out of these last 10 rolls, and I'll be back with you guys here in a minute. Alright guys, this is how we finished up. I'm not keeping all these 2020s. Like I said, I'm going to look through there and see if there's one I can use for my book. Other than that, I mean, this is how we ended, guys. I did not find anything to show you guys out of those 10 rolls. It was a lot of, here, that's it right there. You can kind of see what I went through there. I'm going to go ahead and get my laptop up, go ahead and tally the points on this, get this stuff cleaned up, and I'll be back with you guys. Alright guys, let's see. Let's check out the stats here. You can see number 12 there. That was this Houston box. There was 4 estimates, 1 in the 30s, 3 in the 40s, 4 in the 50s, with the total points of 13. You can see the last few boxes, that's about the average, you know, for the last 4 is around 13. But overall, the average went from 15.2 down to 15.08. So it did drop a little bit on that, but you can see my highest score was the 20 points, where I found one in the 20s and in the 30s in the same box. So out of 12 boxes though, I've only found one in the 20s. So I feel like there's about a 10% chance right now, and I'll create the percentages and I'll put them off to the side, or probably put it on a different spreadsheet of the probability of getting one in the 30s, one in the 20s, and so on. And unfortunately, some of these I can't get data on until after we find it and start building a percentage from there. So that's where we are, guys. We got one more box here from Houston. I'm going to be in Austin, so I wanted to get these knocked out, so when I'm in Austin for the day, I can go by and pick up 4 boxes in Austin. And you'll probably see these coming up and posting while I'm in Austin, or hopefully before. So it's just my internet at home is pretty bad and it uploads slow. But hey, that was a fun box there, and not bad. I mean, anytime it's above 10 points, 10 points, I'm happy. So everything so far has been above 10. I would like to get something above 20 though. I got a high score of 20 points in one box. I would like to get higher, but I think it's gonna be pretty tight. So well, that's it guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.